Hi, this is Talent Home Solutions here with the tutorial number 8, part 2. In this, we are going to see LRU, that is least recently used. So, this is one of the page replacement algorithms used for replacing a page if there occurs a page fault. So, again, the same thing, we have got the number of pages and the memory unit. Now here the page replacement is going to be based on one which has been least recently used, one which has been used very long before, and now we will have to just take it out and replace it with a new page coming into picture. So now let's see. The very first least recently is 7 because it is the very first one coming. Then comes 0, not a problem, 1, not a problem. Now comes 2. Now where to place this 2? According to this, I will take out the one which was least recently used. 7 was the one which was least recently used, so I'll replace it with 2. So there's a fault. Then comes 0. So I need not worry about this because 0 is already present there in my slot, so it will be a hit. So whenever there's a page present already in my slot, I call it a hit. Now comes 3. Now if I have to replace it with something, it will be 1 because 0 just came recently, but it was among 2, 0 and 1 that came before. It's the 2, 0 and 1 that came before. It was 1 that came the earliest. So I will replace it with 1. So I will replace this value with 1 and not with 0. So 3 is replaced at the place of 1. Now comes 0, not a problem again for me. So it is a hit again. Then comes 4. I need to replace it with either 2, 0 or 3. 2 was the one which was used before. Then 0 was the one which was most recently used. And 3 was just before that. So among 2, 3 and 0, it was 2 that was least recently used. So I will replace 2 with the value 4. Okay, so this will be called as a fault again. Then comes 2 again. So 2 will be replaced by 3 because among 4, 0 and 3, 3 was the one that was least recently used. And so I will be replacing 3 with the value 2. Then 3 again. So among 0, 4 and 2, it was 0 that came before. So I will be replacing it with 0. So 0 will be replaced by 3. So the equation is going to be 4, 3 and 2. Then comes 0 again. So I have to replace one which had come first among 4, 3 and 2. So it was 4 that came before 2 and 3. So I'll replace 4 with 0. Then comes 3. Not a problem for me because 3 is already there. So this is called as a hit. 2 again, a hit. Then it is 1. Now which one I will replace? Amongst 2, 3 and 0, I will be replacing 0 because it had come before 2 and 3. So I'll replace 0 with 1. Now 2 is not a problem for me because 2 is already there in my memory slot. 0 will create a problem because 0 is not present in my memory, so I need to replace it with either 1, 3 or 2. So among 2, 1 and 3, it was 3 that came long before. So I will have to replace 3 with the value 0. Then 1 will not create any problem because 1 is already there. So next is 7. Now to replace 7, I will have to take out either 2, 0 and 1. So it will be 2 because it had come long ago. So I'll replace 2 with 7. 0 is already there, not a problem, it's a hit. 1 is already there, not a problem, it's a hit. So this is my final least recently used algorithm wherein the page that is not recently used will be discarded from my memory slot.